This is the Monday, October 23rd, 2017 edition of the Phoenix, Arizona Weather Discussion. I'm Michael Groff. Very warm temperatures over the next couple of days. Highs will be not only above average, but approaching record levels in some spots. But then a gradual lowering of temperatures as we go through the rest of the week and into the weekend, although we will still be above normal. Why is that? Well, we'll find out as we look outside this morning and talk about it here just after 6 a.m. 92 degrees was the high in the valley yesterday. Obviously, no rain. Look at that record low of 37 back in 1906. That sounds nice. Right now outside, 64 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 30. Humidity 28%. The winds are light and the barometer is steady. Temperatures across the area this morning, 53, the cool spot at Fort McDowell, 54 Maricopa, 57 in Glendale. Most of us here in Metro Phoenix in the low and middle 60s. The water vapor satellite view. Nice trough in the east, but here in the west, a 594 ridge out across the southwest, and that just means we'll be toasty today. We see that on the watch warning map. Some wind advisories, lake wind advisories across the river and through northwest Arizona, so for Lake Havasu City, and some excessive heat warnings in Southern California. They'll be warmer than we are. They're going to have highs 100 to 105, even up to the coastal regions of Southern California. Meanwhile, high wind warnings and wind advisories across the Plain States, the Dakotas, through parts of Nebraska, Iowa. Flood watches in sections of the Great Lakes for Wisconsin and Michigan. Severe weather outlook for today, a slight risk of severe storms on the Carolinas and into Virginia. And the rainfall for the next 7 days. Yeah, nothing. It's a blank map. We didn't use a blank map. This is really the rainfall forecast coming off the WPC. Boy, oh boy, just no sign of rain for 7 days and likely beyond that. And we'll talk about why that is right now as we check the models. Here's the GFS. It's the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. There's our 594 ridge sitting here across the southwest and strong ridging throughout much of the Pacific, a very high amplitude pattern. And that just means down at the surface, sunny skies, a warm day, maybe some breezes this afternoon, highs 95 to 98 here in the valley. Some of the warmest deserts of southwest Arizona, southeast California, and even into coastal Southern California will be in excess of 100 degrees. Tonight, clear, a dry air mass, so lows will drop quickly into the upper 50s to upper 60s. Tomorrow, sunny skies again. This should be the warmest day of the forecast period with highs, again, mid and upper 90s here in the valley. I don't think we're going to hit the century mark here in Phoenix, but we're going to be awfully close. We'll say 96 to 99. And again, warmest spots will surpass 100 and maybe even 105 near parts of San Diego County tomorrow. Wednesday, a little bit cooler, 91 to 94 for the high as some troughing passes well north of Arizona through the northern Rockies and out into the central Plains states. Same thing on Thursday. We'll be in the low 90s. Low 90s on Friday with sunny skies. Saturday, same thing. High pressure well off the west coast and into the northeast Pacific. And the heights come down a little bit, but overall, our weather pattern isn't going to change much. Dry conditions will prevail. Same thing on Sunday, low 90s for the high. And then here we go to a week from today. This is Monday, the 30th of October, a Rex block type pattern with high pressure over the northeast Pacific, a cutoff low down below that. And maybe a few high clouds will be streaming in here from time to time, but otherwise no sensible weather. Highs mostly upper 80s to low 90s. See the same thing for Halloween. This is October the 31st. And then here's the end of the 10-day forecast period. This is Wednesday, the 1st of November. And I'd love to tell you that we're going to have a big change in the weather pattern, but look at this, a very high amplitude pattern with troughing going all the way down to the Gulf Coast, much cooler weather, well below average temperatures for the eastern half of the country. And here in the southwest, we'll still have highs above average. I think we'll be maybe mid and upper 80s, could even be close to 90 if this verifies. Let's look at the temperatures coming off the European ensemble through the period, and we're going to gradually lower those temps as we head through the rest of the month and into November, but it does not look like, at least until we get way out there, we're going to be anywhere near average. We'll still be above normal with no sign of rain anytime soon. That's really bad news. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video will come back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there. Stay cool because, man, it's going to be toasty for late October. Have yourselves a great Monday.